because she was going to reveal Jango Fett's identity.
Is that just gonna keep
he killed her. That was why. And again, she was being interrogated prior. So that part was really just you not watching the film. Just saying.
So Obi-Wan manages to track down the assassin, and he finds him on a planet called Kamino, a planet where they are
Oh wow,
clone
he just keeps
soldiers.
working.
And what is truly strange to me is that wise Jedi Master Obi-Wan goes to this
1 second, I just gotta
he
see something.
literally sees the clones being grown and trained, and he learns that Jango Fett is the man that the clones are based on. Jango Fett lives in this facility. He also learns that Count Dooku hired Jango Fett, and he later finds out that Count Dooku and Jango Fett are evil, and yet never at any point does he figure
Yeah,
out
maybe
that
that's a
Dooku
little bit
and the
too
clones
loud.
are connected
Like, wow.
in any way.
I didn't know that I was just doing that. That
all of the
could...
information to figure out that the clones were paid for by the bad guys. And yet it doesn't matter
Music
because
is
I guess he just forgot. If Obi-Wan just remembered that Dooku and the clones are connected, he probably could have stopped the whole war.
That was your problem. In fact, oh no. How did Obi-Wan not connect Dooku to it all when investigating Kamino?
Damn it, shit.
Dooku used to be in the Jedi Order, so they might not have expected him to out of the blue be connected to all that at once. What are even the odds of that? Someone who used to be in the Jedi Order would be connected to Jango Fett, Palpatine, and Obi-Wan. What are the odds? You're bringing stuff.
Oh yeah.
You just said your issue is Dooku. What are you saying? Oh, now the issue is that they got paid by the bad guys. Okay, but you just said the real issue is that Obi-Wan didn't connect the dots for the Dooku. Now it's the bad guys overall. Okay, dude, I'm confused. What's the problem?
All right, can you hear me? Am I being heard?
Obi-Wan Kenobi is given all of the information to figure out that the clones were paid for by the bad guys. And yet it doesn't matter because I guess he just forgot. If Obi-Wan just remembered that Dooku and the clones are connected, he probably could have stopped
Wait, can you hear?
the whole war. He could have saved the galaxy. It's such a small thing that would have changed the entire course of the Star Wars saga. And it's just based on Obi-Wan forgetting.
Alright, so here's what's going on.
Information. So anyway, that's the A plot.
This is the Star Wars Battlefront Remastered mod. And it's fucking badass. I mean, and there's a lot of different reasons why. Like, first off, this shows a level of passion and effort put from the community that you would not see in AAA developers. They couldn't do one simple thing. Instead of giving us that shitty reboot, that awful game, that did not understand the creative principle of what made the original work so well, they gave us this awful reboot that just disregarded these games, didn't even pretend like these didn't even exist. And nah, you can't pretend like a game of this magnitude doesn't exist. Then they didn't remaster these games, so that way, in case we didn't like the new one, which is possible, maybe we don't want to play the reboot because the reboot sucks ass. That's why. And then because it sucks so much ass, we don't want to play it. But if you realize that, right, and know that people might think it sucks ass and they don't want to play it, then why would you not give people the option, the alternative, to remaster the fucking thing? And this is exactly what this does. It remasters the original Star Wars Battlefront 2, and it's fucking badass, giving it new sounds, frequencies, effects, and to top it all off, you can experience all this content and extra features and extra content, I might add, on fucking line. That's right, people. It transfers online, so even when you come online like I'm doing right now and play this fucking shit, guess what? It's fucking mind-blowing because you can actually experience the remaster online as if everybody else bought the same or downloaded the exact same remaster as you, when really it's just you experiencing it on your screen. That's amazing. What the fuck? And how technology works that way is mind-blowing. The fact that technology's come,
This is how you can tell it's the
it's fucking amazing.
fault.
But yeah, and this led me to start wondering about the original Star Wars Battlefronts, realizing those games were so incredible for their time, and they worked extremely well. And when you see the reboot is such a fucking disgrace, and it's just unbelievable. And they did a terrible job, and it's not only one of the worst reboots of all time, but one of the worst video games of all time. They're some of the worst games ever made. They're just blandest games, and oh my god, they're so. I think they're also some of the most disrespectful video games ever made. because they disrespect
This
the
is one of the best and
original
most
games.
iconic fights in the
Much like,
universe.
oh,
That
never mind.
moment when
But yeah,
Yoda redirected
I think they were
forces
disrespectful
to
because they didn't care about the originals. I understand they want to reboot stuff, understandable, and that's fine. It's okay to reboot things, but what I'm saying is, you gotta realize that Star Wars Battlefront was a game where you had a lot of scale and scope. You made Battlefield. You could have added, if you see the Insurgency Sandstorm mod and some of the Squads mod for Star Wars they added a Battlefront mod, and instead they made it this interactive first-person shooter with some open-ended maps. I mean, and then they even used the maps from the original Battlefronts. I mean, come on, like, they did all this amazing shit. You could have done Battlefield with Star Wars or some shit. I don't know. Instead, I don't know. Yeah, you could have utilized Battlefield with Star Wars. You could have combined the aspects of destructible environments, interactive vehicles that you can get in whenever you want, not from a point system. That was stupid. And, you know, it should have been free. It could have been open instead of being a restrictive, linear, condensed, restrictive ass game. That's exactly what the reboot is. That's what makes it suck so much ass. It sucks fucking dick. It's terrible because of that reason. This game is so free. Look at how open-ended it is, and you can mod the shit way better. You know the mods are way better in Battlefront 2 2005 than the reboot could ever hope to. That reboot's mods suck balls. All they are just a bunch of skins. These mods, dude, this changes the sounds, the frequencies, even some of the... Oh, and if you play single player, you can even change and add more assets and change the shooter mechanics. For instance, the first Assault mod. Look at the shooting mechanics that went into that fucking amazing mod. I'm gonna get the KOTOR. The next mod I'm going to get, or the KOTOR conversion pack, and which is actually a really old mod. Yeah, I've been waiting years to get these mods. Some of these mods are old. And the Star Wars: The Clone Wars campaign mode mod. Yeah, I'm gonna get those. When you get that campaign mode, it's because of Savageau first. He showed each of the best mods. He's also one of the greatest Battlefront YouTubers of all time. There's like a select few. The best Battlefront YouTubers of all time would be Townsley, Savageau first. There's Harrison Fogg. Achilles is definitely up there. He's way up there. But there's others too. I'm trying to remember.
Now Yoda, there's no comparison. Yes.
Oh my god. There's just so many. There's a collection. What the hell? Ah, yeah. For some reason, this mod doesn't work too well on HOG. Sorry about that, guys. Yes, it kind of acts up on HOG, but everything else, it works. So, you know, yeah. It's definitely worth it.
That wasn't enough, so yes. And
one second. Just gotta
Wars, what are they gonna do? Not fight by the first side? Not command them?
Yeah, I was about to play that.
That's not contradicting his character in Empire. He had a lightsaber in the prequel trilogy 30 years ago, but years later he doesn't have one. So what? Why does that matter? That at one point Yoda had a lightsaber, and at another point he didn't wield one. What does that have to do with
okay,
it's a lightsaber, and it's
so you can see the full effect of the mod
is
here.
defined by his mask, not by his lightsaber.
Oh yeah, they have First Strike. Oh yeah, so you can also see the First Strike mod. The First Strike mod is goddamn amazing. Like, I'm letting you know right now.
It doesn't. All it means is that you wield a lightsaber to wield
It should just be here.
Here's the thing, is to wield a lightsaber. Then you run up through it and say, oh, you guys must find a solution. He's okay, but his death was still empty. Not because he used it as the light.
Oh crap.
He spared Darth Vader's life, and guess what? That was the least amount of violence. However, it was satisfying and fulfilling to see. However, in the last Jedi, the exact opposite.
Sorry about that.
You don't think him
Oh, I picked two by mistake. Oh, my bad.
Trying to kill a kid.
Alright, so, this is Geonosis. And then... Oh yeah, you guys gotta see the space cockpit. You gotta see what they added there, man. You know. But I wanted to show you guys this great mod. See, this is one of my favorite mods in the game. There's another mod that I added as well. This mod is so good. This is one of the best mods in the entire game. It's amazing. And then... Oh yeah, Space Specimen is pretty good. I love that fucking map. That's a great map. So you gotta see this. Check this out. Space. Check out what you can do in the space map. Check this out. So basically, this is the Battlefront Remaster mod. This is remastering the original Star Wars Battlefront game with passion and care and attention to detail from a bunch of really good modders who don't give themselves enough credit. You know, modding is not easy. You gotta respect this shit. I mean, holy fucking shit, it looks so goddamn good. Goddamn. And it respects the original artistic design. Because if you see the way that those Super Battle Wars look, that's actually from the Clone Wars cartoon. The color palette was in the Clone Wars cartoon. That same exact color. Pretty accurate, however. A lot of their redesigns. But yeah. Oh my goodness! Damn, look at just how many people are in one fucking map. Look at this shit. Look at this. I mean... Oh yeah, I'm gonna stay in first person for a while. Look. That's actually how I normally play anyway. But look at this. Oh my fucking goodness. Look at the fucking scale and scope of that Battlefront. You'll even see scale and scope like this without mod. The mod did not add the scale and scope. This is actually how many people are already in Battlefront. The mod is adding to it. Of course, the sound. Just goddamn. But anyway, oh yeah. Oh, here's what I'll do.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to tear into a movie that actually has quality.
However, this movie still has all the same problems as the last two, except this time you don't This is the
Yeah, I'm trying to. Oh yeah. Then I can show you this. This mod right here.
It couldn't be the world or cinematography. It couldn't be the unique characterization. It couldn't be this mod. You know, the fact that George Lucas.
You guys gotta see this. This is another mod. Now this mod is called the Star Wars First Assault mod by NFC Republic. This dude took the attention to detail that you would see in the First Assault trailer, and he literally applied that same level of care and detail in the mod itself. And one of the best things is the way the guns feel. The guns feel so amazing. They feel really unique. So there's different mods. You know, Battlefront's got all kinds of mods. Crazy. I'm trying to get the expansion mod for Battlefront 1, but it didn't work. I tried to get started. This is what's going on. Let's go. Oh, wow.
We've captured a command post. Hostile reinforcement count is diminishing. The command post is no longer under Empire control. A command post is under Imperial control. The enemy is losing reinforcements.
Look at the ammo crates. Look at that. Even those little details. It's like, holy fuck. They really thought like that. It's just amazing.
Han Solo has fled the battle.
I think this is a really cool opening, only ruined by the fact that we need to watch animated fight. And that's kind of a problem that this whole movie has. You might find yourself almost enjoying the scene, but it just doesn't stop.
You might find yourself enjoying a scene, but it just doesn't stop. Wow, that isn't a flaw of the film. You do realize that, right? Oh, the scene just doesn't stop. So what? Okay, the scene, it's long or slow. How is that a flaw again? Tell me what's wrong with the scene. Break that down. What is actually wrong with the scene itself?
The scenes in this movie go on for way too long. They really overstay their welcome. Also, we now have Anakin doing something that he didn't do at all in the last movie. Good deeds. See, in episode 2, Anakin is really fucking sinister. But it feels like George was like, oh shit, I made him too evil. I gotta remind people that he's supposed to be a good guy. And now in this movie, he feels like a completely different character than he was in the last one. But these jarring character shifts are not justified with